would have died trying. He said he was watching from a window when he saw the task force members arrive, and he said he was prepared for a shootout. He changed his mind when he saw the number of task force members and realized that each was armed. The fugitive figured hiding was better. He turned away from the window, walked past the two Doberman pinschers, opened the trapdoor in the bathroom, and climbed down the hole. And he might have escaped had the bathroom floor not creaked. Tens of thousands of fugitives from justice roam the United States each year. Some of them stay on the lam, getting help from friends or relatives or getting by through such tricks as trapdoors and bathroom floors. Many more are captured. In fiscal year 2017, which ended September 30th, 2017, the U.S. Marshals Service, the primary federal agency for finding criminals on the run, arrested a total of 84,048 fugitives, including 57,658 wanted on the state or local levels and another 26,390 wanted on the federal level. The immensity of the numbers shows how the pursuit and arrest of fugitives represent an integral component of the American justice system, and why the long arm of the law really does need a powerful reach and a tight grip. Fugitives are also as old as the justice system itself. As long as laws have been codified, people have been willing to run from them. And though fugitives are by no means limited to the United States, the fugitive has taken on an outsized, even iconic role in American culture. The United States, founded in a rebellion, often seems more apt to embrace the fugitive, who has been a consistent character in literature and the movies and on television and in popular music, where country and western stars often warble about the loneliness of life on the lam. We have been a nation of fugitives from the start. Some colonists literally fled England's religious persecution or poor laws, but even the most law-abiding were fugitives in a larger sense, as one astute writer of the fugitive phenomenon has observed. But America's greatest fascination is reserved for another kind of fugitive, the outlaw, the man on the run from the law. With outlaws plentiful in the cultural landscape, "on the lam" became a phrase of American coinage. The term lam, for more than 100 years, has been American slang for a hurried flight from the law, though the origin of the word is somewhat elusive. Lam is believed to be derived from the Old Norse lemja, meaning to thrash, a word that developed by the 16th century into lam, meaning to beat soundly, so that to escape a beating or a lambing, one lambs. Another theory is that lam comes from the word lammas, a variant spelling of namu, used on the streets of London in the mid-1800s to mean, as one lexicographer has written, to depart, especially furtively. Whatever its roots, lam by the late 19th and early 20th centuries had come to mean, in America, a flight from the law, and by the 1900s, lamster or lamister had entered the American lexicon as street jargon for a fugitive. As a reporter for the New York Times wrote in 1936, explaining the limited legal options for a prostitute who was arrested while working in the underworld vice ring of legendary mobster Lucky Luciano, if the case was straight, making conviction likely, she would be advised to become a lamster, forfeiting the bail that usually ran from $200 to $500. The fugitive from justice in American history, the one and only American lamster, is the subject of this book, which focuses on pursuits within the United States and includes a look at how those on the lam have become mythologized, similar to how bank robbers have stolen into the nation's imagination. Just as bank robbers can be considered noble outlaws because they take from what some consider corrupt banks, so fugitives can be seen as heroes or anti-heroes, real-life examples of men and women who dared to fight the law, even if the battle was all but certain to end with capture and conviction. In a slim number of instances, a fugitive truly is innocent.